Guys, is this double top scenario going to take the Bitcoin price all the way down around this price level of around $18,000? Or is this just a retest for the big funny wedge which already formed, and now it's potentially retesting this as support to start going to the upside here on the total solar eclipse? Stay tuned in today's Bitcoin technical analysis YouTube video to find out exactly what to expect in the short term and midterm. So yeah, guys, let's go. Hi guys, and welcome to Crypto Solutions, here to help you make the best decisions in cryptocurrency and in cryptocurrency technical analysis. In today's Bitcoin technical analysis YouTube video, guys. So since the last video, most of the things I'm seeing here has been playing out very nicely here. So first, I want to start out by saying press the like button, comment, and share this YouTube video with your friends, and also subscribe to my YouTube channel Crypto Solutions if you haven't subscribed yet, guys. And also click the bell notifications to stay ahead in the cryptocurrency market using my Bitcoin and other cryptocurrency technical analysis YouTube videos. So yeah, let's get started, guys. It's been some time now. Wow, it's been around, yeah, some time now. And so let's start with the double top scenario, guys. So these lines, I have been tracking the Bitcoin price offline of the YouTube videos. So I was seeing this like ascending broadening wedge, which broke down and it has a price target all the way down around this $19,313. So, and it literally broke support and confirmed as resistance beautifully. Look at this. Broke down, retest, resistance, rejected, and then follow through. And so that has been playing out very good so far. Also, guys, I want to mention why this Bitcoin price pullback is happening, which I'm going to explain to you why it is happening. Besides the double top scenario, which is also a bearish thing in the short term, you have the double top, which has a price all the way down around here, around $18,200 right here, which is in confluence with the level I spoke in my last video, which this level cannot be broken, or else you're gonna see the Bitcoin price have a huge pullback in this case, and that would confirm that this is not the bottom. And right now we're on the process of confirming that the bottom, if it's in or not. Right now, according to the scenarios I'm mentioning, the last video I mentioned in summary that if this level is not broken, this 0.382 Fibonacci tracer around this $18,630.78. If that level is not broken with a weekly body candle close below that level, then this can still be the bottom. But so far, there's not enough confirmations to state that that was the bottom. So that's why I'm being conservative here. So those are the scenarios I'm seeing right now, guys. And also, if you look at the huge falling wedge, you have the huge resistance coming down here. I'm gonna show you quickly here what I mean. So you got here the resistance, support, breakout, and now this huge resistance, this huge white line is getting retested as support. And you can see right here that still the Bitcoin price has some space before this price target, this retest can occur. That would be around like $19,700 all the way down to around $19,400 level. That would be that range for this huge falling wedge resistance to be retested as support. So yeah, guys, I want to mention that. Also, I want to mention that this pattern has been invalidated. This wedge, descending wedge, it broke out to the upside, retested here. It followed through the continuation here, but it then invalidated this pattern based on this resistance right here, which didn't didn't held support. So so the price target for that was supposed to be all the way up right here, around $31,250. But the Bitcoin price got rejected exactly at that $25,000 level, which was a very, very important level to break as resistance, which it didn't. And so far that has caused also this continuation to the downside. So I'm gonna delete this descending wedge right here like this. More space on the charts, beautiful. And so I'm gonna delete this also, and there, beautiful. So far, also I want to delete this line also. I was there. Okay, more space. So far, guys, we have two bearish targets on the short term. So the first one would be here around $19,350. The second target would be around this $18,200 level, because we have the ascending broadening wedge here, which broke out to the downside in a bearish way, and we have the double top scenario, which also broke out in a bearish way. And yes, this can be retested as let's say a resistance. Like for example, here will be the double top. I would put it here to be conservative. It will be here like this. This will be the neckline, and here this can potentially be retested to then continue going to the target. Okay, so far that would be the target. Okay, so if you're trading this, not financial advice, but if you're looking to trade this double top, recommendation not recommendation the appropriate scenario to take profits according to, for educational purposes, it would be this, around these levels, around $18,650 right here, there. Okay, so I'm gonna mark those scenarios right here, this and here. Okay, so far that's what I'm seeing at the moment for the Bitcoin price. Also, I want to mention that the total solar eclipse is around April 20, 2023. In summary, I mentioned that in my previous video, when you see a total solar eclipse, usually you see a pump for the Bitcoin price towards that total solar eclipse. Right now, we're having a pullback. And also, I want to explain another reason why it's happening. So we have the moon phases, and here you can see dark blue is, in summary, negative energy. It's just downside, and the yellow is upside. I'm gonna make it as summarized as that. So that's what's happening right now, and you can see that dark blue has been so far continuation to the downside. Okay, now we're starting to get into that yellow territory. So soon you're supposed to see at least consolidation and potentially a move to the upside, potentially, but a minimum at least at least consolidation, because this is a drastic move into the downside like this. So far those are the things I'm seeing here. And another important scenario, which I didn't mention because I didn't record the video when I saw that, but it is the 8 simple moving average in a weekly time frame, which is this yellow line. This is a very telling short-term immediate action. When you see this yellow line in the weekly time frame, which is the 8 simple moving average, as soon as you see a weekly body candle closing below that line, that's very bearish in the short term and midterm. And you can see the continuation to the downside has been caused because of that. And the same goes when it breaks out to the upside. When you're seeing this yellow 8 super moving average on the weekly time frame breaking up to the upside right here, you can see a huge pump like it happened here. Well, not every time it's a huge pump like this, but usually it is a continuation to the upside for some good amount of time. Here, exactly here, you can see body candle close above this yellow line, boom, move to the upside. This was the total lunar eclipse, so that's why that huge move to the downside happened, which I already mentioned in my which I already mentioned in one of my previous videos before. I mentioned that in many of my previous videos before it happened. That was the total solar eclipse, the FTX ritual, which is completely planned in summary. So yeah, you can check out my FTX ritual total lunar eclipse video, which I already covered that before. It was around November 8th, 2022 in that case, around that time frame. So here you can see that as soon as you have a weekly body candle close above that yellow line, boom, pump to the upside. So in summary, that's what you're seeing right now. And yeah, that's one of the reasons why you're having this pullback. And the other reason is because of the huge rejection on this pink line, which is the famous 200 weekly simple moving average, which got heavily rejected 2 times and then boom to the downside. That's another reason why. And let's see another reason. So far, long term, you can see that this yellow line on the monthly time frame, I mentioned in my previous video, as long as a Bitcoin price stays above the monthly moving average in the 8 simple moving average in the monthly time frame, with monthly body candle closes above that yellow line, above that 8 simple moving average, 8 simple moving average in the monthly time frame, expect for the Bitcoin price to remain in a very strong uptrend. So far, this has been a retest so far, perfect to the wick. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. So far, that's a perfect retest so far. Okay. So look at that. It's just, wow. That's insane. Yeah. Okay. The accuracy. So, okay. And yes, another reason why this pullback is happening, a very strong reason, I think I mentioned in my previous video, was the CME future gap. That was a very strong reason. I mentioned that in my previous video. And look at that. Beautiful retest. Look at that. I told you guys that here, one of 3 scenarios can happen. I told you guys that the Bitcoin price can have this massive uptrend, fill this gap, and then come over these levels around the 0.5 and 0.65, around the 0.65 and the 0.618, 0.618, it's 0, the 0.5, 0.618, and the 0.65 Fibonacci retracement, which the levels were around this. I'm gonna show you quickly here. Told you that the levels were around here. Was expect a pump for the Bitcoin price for April to May, around those months, to be around that $32,950.27 to a maximum of around $50,356.67. But at least as a minimum, I'll expect a uptrend between the 0.5 and the 0.618 and the 0.65 Fibonacci retracement, around this $32,950.27 and this $39,251.55 and $41,159.14. That would be the level for around April to May, around those months, so far, because of the total solar eclipse. And so the CME gap, so far the scenario was pump to these levels and then have a huge rejection around these levels and come back to fill the gap over here. That is one of the scenarios. The second scenario was for this to be retested like this, fill the gap, and then continue to the upside. So yeah, it was 2 scenarios in that case. It was 2 scenarios. And look at that. Perfectly, the CME gap has been perfectly met to the wick. Let's see here. Beautiful, like so. And that's a very strong reason why the Bitcoin price pulled back. So yeah, so in summary, this very strong reasons for the Bitcoin pullback was because of the CME gap. You have the double top scenario. You have the bearish breakout to the downside for the ascending broadening wedge. You had the weekly a bearish body candle close below the 8 simple moving average in the weekly time frame. And yeah, that's the scenarios. And also you have the rejection on the $25,000 level right here. And the Bitcoin price got rejected on the 200 simple moving average in the weekly time frame. So those are so many very strong reasons why the Bitcoin price has pulled back very hard so far. But I expect for the Bitcoin price to continue going to the upside, even if we're seeing these pullbacks. Why? Like I said before, because of the total solar eclipse. I strongly believe we first not have to, but most likely expect a pump, okay? It can be something like this. Boom, consolidation, and boom. Something like this. And then pull back eventually. But that is a scenario I'm expecting. And right now, the one of the reasons, another reason why is because support, resistance, support, breakout, confirmation of this resistance. And then if it holds this level, this huge resistance as new support now, that's another big reason for the continuation to the upside. So you have a very strong reason there. And also looking at the weekly, also another reason for the pullback was because of this, I would say, bearish divergence, because you see this higher highs in the body candle closes here on the weekly time frame, and in the RSI you're seeing a slight bearish divergence and double top scenario on the RSI, which is another reason why the Bitcoin price is pulling back right there. So yeah, guys, that's what I'm seeing right now. And let's see if we can see some patterns on the daily, which I already mentioned before. No, that would be it so far. Okay, now we're gonna cover the Fibonacci levels. Okay, so quickly here, we saw that the Bitcoin price retrace here, pump. It tried to close above this level, which had a high likely scenario because it was closing weekly body candle closes above the 0.786 Fibonacci retracement around the $22,695.63. And I said that's a very strong sign that the Bitcoin price is going to have a continuation to the upside, which usually does when you have that Fibonacci retracement confirming those levels. And the low probability happened, which was getting rejected there, exactly on that $25,000 level, and then losing and again there was so many reasons because of the 8 simple moving average in the weekly time frame closing a weekly candle close below that level, below the 8 simple moving average in the weekly time frame. The rejection 2 times on the weekly time frame for the 200 simple moving average, and at the same time you're getting the rejection on the $25,000 level right here, which is a very important level to break also. And the CME gaps also were in play. And let's see, yeah, that was most of the reasons. I still believe, at least with the total cryptocurrency market cap, that has not bottomed out yet. And usually if that total cryptocurrency market cap hasn't bottomed just yet, that means that most likely the Bitcoin price has not bottomed in. And yes, I want to acknowledge also, I think I already mentioned it in my previous video, but I want to be very transparent with this and hold myself accountable to this. I said on one of my previous videos before that on the 8 simple moving average in the monthly time frame, I said that if the Bitcoin price closes at least two monthly body candle closes above the 8 simple moving average, which is this yellow line. I said that that will confirm the bottom, but I also said as a new update that I believe that the Bitcoin bottom is not in because of the total cryptocurrency market cap. And right now, to be completely honest with you guys, I'm having those signals having not issues, but having a confluence in regards of being indicating two scenarios which I'm navigating and verifying which one will I like to rely more to. So in summary, I have seen that as long as the Bitcoin price remains above this 8 simple moving average, the yellow line, which is on the monthly time frame, the 8 simple moving average in the monthly time frame, that's a very bullish sign. And to avoid fake outs in the very rare case scenarios, wait at least 2 monthly body candle close above the 8 simple moving average, which is the 8 simple moving average in the monthly time frame, which is the yellow line, and it happened. But at the same time, there's I'm seeing the total cryptocurrency market cap, which clearly has so much downside. And to be very, I'm gonna make it very quick. One of the strong reasons here, you have a pullback so far around 75%, which is not enough. Why? Because if you go here to the previous cycle, here, this pullback was at least around here 88%, 75% versus 88%. There's too much space in between those cycles, especially when you have this drastic movement without at least backtesting 50% of the movement, which will be half of the movement, and the level which I'm anticipating to be at least a minimum. Look at this, at least $571.58 billion, and that would be a pullback from here to here around another 36%. And that will, and also it's just so many things over here. I want to update you guys with this, and just follow what I'm stating here. And also the reverse bearish retracement from here to here, which is this lines over here, this lines. Usually the Fibonacci extension on the 1.618 to the downside is around that. It's around $615.73 billion. And that is the bottom scenario I'm seeing, at least for the cryptocurrency total market cap. But at the same time, the total cryptocurrency market cap is the whole cryptocurrency market. So usually the whole market follows in synchronicity. So that would be from now to there. That would be around a 32% pullback. So those are the reasons why I'm expecting the Bitcoin price not to have a bottom just yet. And that's why I'm finding this kind of, so far, not that easy to navigate, because both indications are very strong. The 8 simple moving average in the monthly time frame is a very reliable indicator, and the total cryptocurrency market cap is also a very reliable indicator. So that's why I'm having this verification in which one is gonna happen. And in my opinion, so far, I think that the Bitcoin bottom is not in. It's not in, just because I trust more so far the total cryptocurrency market cap in order to determine that. But at the same time, the 8 simple moving average in the monthly time frame is a very strong indicator also, a very, very reliable one. And at the same time, I'm seeing this total solar eclipse. So that's why I'm saying that expect in the short term to midterm a relief rally to around the levels I already mentioned before. From around, to be quick with this, from around $32,950 with 27 cents to realistically, most likely, all the way up around that 41,150, at least to the, okay, at least from the $32,950 with 27 cents to the $39,251 with 55 cents, around those levels. Yes, it can go all the way up around this $50,356 with 67 cents, but to be the very likely scenario, that would be around $32,950 with 27 cents to all the way up around $41,159 with 14 cents. And these levels are, in summary, the Fibonacci tracing from here to here. That's where these levels comes from. So yeah, guys, that's what I'm seeing right now. So in summary, I'm expecting through April to May a relief rally still, even with the pullback so far. We already filled the gap. That's a good thing. So expect a relief rally. It's just, that's what I'm expecting in the short term to midterm. Like this, it will be something like this. Boom, retest, and then start going to the upside, something like that. That's what I'm expecting right now. And yes, what are the support levels if by any chance the levels were not able to hold those levels as support? So first of all, we see right now that the daily body candle close below the golden pocket around here on these yellow lines. So expect for the Bitcoin price to go up here, all the way down now to retest this $19,700 level around here. And then if this level can't hold, expect for the next level to be around here, around $18,627 with 56 cents. And yeah, that will be the levels, and level by level. And if the Bitcoin price wants to continue going to the upside now, then it must break at least this level as resistance. It will be around $21,450. That level must be broken in order to continue to the upside so far. And yeah, and then if that level is broken, and then converted into new support, then expect the continuation to the upside, which I'm personally anticipating. Not financial advice, but I'm anticipating a huge relief rally coming very soon, even with the pullback. So yeah, guys, that's what I'm seeing right now looking at the Bitcoin price, and that's my outlook for the Bitcoin price in the short term and midterm. I'm going to be releasing also soon new videos for Ethereum, XRP, but and a potential update for the Shemitah update part 7. I think it is around that. It is around those. It is around that number around there. So yeah, expect those to happen very soon. If you want me to cover any other cryptocurrencies or coins, you can also comment down below this video if you want other altcoins to be covered. And also, if you need help with, let's say, assistance with knowing what to do in cryptocurrency, how to navigate the market for educational purposes, what price targets to expect to the downside and the upside, when to know how to follow through the prices, what to expect, and what scenarios to look for, what not to look for, things like that. And if you want to know what I'm buying in almost a daily basis on my dollar cost averaging system, you can check out my Crypto Solutions Patreon group I have, which I'm indicating which levels I'm buying and selling. And yeah, on the short term, on the short term, mid term, and long term. And also I have more updates more frequently there, and more updates in regards of what to do in the short term, mid term, and long term for the Bitcoin price and other altcoins I'm buying. So yeah, guys, that would be it so far for today's video. Thank you so much for watching this YouTube video, guys. If you like this YouTube video, guys, leave a like, comment, and share this YouTube video with your friends. Also subscribe to my YouTube channel, Crypto Solutions, if you haven't subscribed yet, guys. And also click the bell notifications to stay ahead in the cryptocurrency market using my cryptocurrency technical analysis YouTube video, guys. And also, guys, also you can support my YouTube channel by clicking in the Patreon link in the description below, where you can get an elite, a VIP crypto investor membership, where you can get an immediate short-term buy opportunities, immediate short-term selling opportunities, live weekly long-term cryptocurrency price updates, Bitcoin tops and Bitcoin bottoms with certainty in the short term and in the long term. Also live updates, my buying targets, my selling targets. And thank you so much for watching this YouTube video, guys. Have a nice day, guys. Take care, guys, and peace out, guys.